Let's take up third law of thermodynamics, that is entropy is directly proportional to temperature. Entropy increases with increase in temperature because randomness or disorder increases, and entropy decreases with decrease in temperature because randomness or disorder decreases. Third law was invented by Nernst. The entropy of an ideal crystalline substance is zero at absolute temperature. That is, absolute entropy of pure substance can be calculated at different temperatures by this law, except at 0 Kelvin. For this, the value of Cp is necessary. Limitation of this law. Entropy of glass-like substance is more than 0 at 0 Kelvin. Entropy of solids, which are mixture of isotope, is not 0 at 0 Kelvin. For example, chlorine solid has two isotopes, chlorine 35 and chlorine 37, so its entropy is not 0 at 0 Kelvin. There is no real order in the crystal of NO, water, CO, N2O at 0 Kelvin. Therefore, their entropy is not 0 at 0 Kelvin. Some important points. Capability of doing work is called energy. Reactions in which heat is released on completion of the reaction are called exothermic reaction. This reaction we are showing burning of magnesium ribbon where heat is being evolved. So this is, and light is also being produced. This is example of exothermic reaction. Here we have shown you endothermic reaction where enthalpy of reactant is lower than enthalpy of products, or enthalpy of product is greater than enthalpy of reactant, so delta H of reaction is positive, which is equal to Hp minus Hr. In exothermic reaction, graphically is being represented, Hp is lower than Hr, so delta H will be negative in the case of exothermic reactions. Reaction is which heat is absorbed on completion of reaction are called endothermic reactions. Old bonds break in a chemical reaction and new bonds are formed in which energy is released. That is, chemical reaction takes place as a result of bond breaking and bond formation. Energy is required to break the bond, which is called bond dissociation energy, and energy is released when bond is formed, it is called bond energy. It means there is a change in energy of the system after the reaction. The energy content of a substance is due to its molecular structure, temperature, pressure, mass, and volume. This is called internal energy. Total of the products of internal energy, pressure, and volume of substance is called enthalpy. That is, enthalpy is equal to internal energy plus P into delta V. Difference in energy of the final and initial state is called internal energy change. Thermal chemical reactions are represented by showing change in heat with the chemical change. Measure of disorder or randomness of system is called entropy. Heat released on neutralization of 1 gram equivalent of an acid or 1 mole of HN from the acid, and 1 gram equivalent of a base, that is 1 mole of HN from the base, is called heat of neutralization. When the same changes is performed by different method, the heat change in all of them will be the same. Delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S shows the relationship between enthalpy and entropy. When the value of free energy change is negative, the process is spontaneous, and when it is positive, process is non-spontaneous. When it is equal to zero, process is in equilibrium. The energy produced by combustion of petrol in the automobile engine in the form of heat and mechanical work. An open system involves exchange of both matter as well as energy with the surrounding, whereas a closed system involves only exchange of energy, whereas isolated system neither exchange matter nor energy. Internal energy is an extensive property that depends upon the amount of substance. Its value depends only upon the state of the system, initial and final state of the system. Its absolute value cannot be determined except for ideal gases, which are monoatomic. Delta E, nowadays it is represented by delta U, is equal to Q at constant volume. That is, internal energy change is equal to heat evolved or absorbed at constant volume. Enthalpy H is equal to E plus PV. Enthalpy change delta H is equal to delta E plus P delta V. Delta H is equal to Q at constant pressure, that is, enthalpy change is equal to heat evolved or absorbed at constant pressure. The pollutants of atmosphere are carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, oxides of nitrogen and sulfur, and unburnt hydrocarbons. An endothermic reaction, which may be non-spontaneous at low temperature, may become spontaneous at high temperature, whereas exothermic reaction, which may be non-spontaneous at high temperature, may become spontaneous at low temperature. The net delta G should be negative for reaction to be spontaneous. For hydrated salt like copper sulfate into 5H2O or CaCl2 into 6H2O, or the salts which do not form hydrates like NaCl, KCl, the process of dissolution is the endothermic process. Delta H of reaction is sum of the bond energy of reactants minus sum of the bond energy of product. According to the first law of thermodynamics or law of conservation of energy, delta E or delta U is equal to Q plus W, or Q is equal to delta E minus W or delta U minus W. Delta H is negative for exothermic reaction while it is positive for endothermic reactions. Heat of formation of water liquid delta HF is equal to minus 285 kilojoules per mole is greater than that of water gas, which is minus 248.8 kilojoules per mole, because some energy is required converting liquid to gaseous state. Qp is equal to Qv plus P delta V, which is equal to Qv plus delta N gaseous into RT, where delta N gaseous will be equal to number of moles of gaseous products minus number of moles of gaseous reactants. Qp will be equal to Qv when delta V is equal to 0. That is, when reaction is carried out in closed vessel, the reaction does not involve any gaseous reactants or products, or delta N of gaseous is equal to 0. That is, number of moles of gaseous products and gaseous reactants are equal.